This is your Bid and Proposal Tip of the Week, brought to you by BZ Opportunity Management. Now, here's this week's tip. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Switaj with your Bid and Proposal Tip of the Week. This week we're going to focus on compliance matrices and whether they're important and critical to our bids. When working with teams or discussing bids with other proposal professionals, I often get asked the same question. Do we need a compliance matrix? This can be a difficult question without a simple yes or no answer. Compliance matrices are incredibly important to make sure we talk to each requirement and do so in a way that makes sense, both to us and to our evaluators. On the flip side, they can be time-consuming and are often ignored by our reviewers, who tend to focus more on what we are saying instead of how what we say aligns to the requirements in the solicitation. For me, the strengths of using a compliance matrix far outweigh the costs. I look at compliance as being broken down into two categories. The first is what I call structural compliance. This refers to the basic requirements outlined in the instructions and/or evaluation criteria of the solicitation. In sum, it allows us to see if we cover what the client is asking us to say. As a proposal manager, we should never have a bid that is deemed non-compliant with the requirements. It's simply a failure then on our part to properly outline the bid and put together the documents correctly. We should always build a matrix to make sure that we've covered all of the core requirements. This document should guide our reviewers during Pink Team and Red Team to ensure we meet the core requirements of the solicitation. And then at Gold Team, it can be used as a final check. I like to use Microsoft Excel to build these spreadsheets and provide each requirement with its own row within the document. I then ask reviewers to give each row and each requirement a green or red score based on their determination of if we've covered that information. The second type of compliance is what I call technical compliance. This refers to how well we cover the detailed technical requirements outlined in the solicitation. They are usually contained within the performance work statement, the statement of work, or the statement of objectives. Building a compliance matrix around these requirements is beneficial, as it helps our internal writing team track and cover everything they need in their section. These matrices should also be part of our Red Team review process to ensure that we talk to each individual customer requirement. I'll talk more about technical compliance in the tips soon, but bear in mind this type of compliance can be a bit more nuanced than structural compliance. Making sure you always have a clearly defined compliance matrix for your requirements is today's Bid and Proposal Tip of the Week. The Bid and Proposal Tip of the Week is sponsored by BZ Opportunity Management, a leading provider of bid development, training, contracts, and process optimization support. For more information, visit us at bzopportunity.com. Feel free to send us your feedback by emailing info@bzopportunity.com. That's info@bzopportunity.com. Our theme music is the song Groundwork by Kevin MacLeod, made available through a CC BY license. See you next week.